Greetings. This is the ancient one in lovely downtown Winder. First day of spring, March 20th, 2023. This tutorial, this episode, I'm calling Get a Grip. So it should be get a hold. We're not really squeezing it, but we want the hands, and these are simple basics, protocols. So I want to start out in a prayerful manner where these hands are matching up. Now, just a quick, what I do, I call this the sausage in the bun. I just grab my thumb. That represents the club. So now my hands are still lined up. And I have this is facing the target. So I'll get a grip here. So I want this resting in the low part of the fingers. If I were going through the airport with a piece of luggage, I would hold it like this in the low part of the fingers on both hands. Then I just wrap my hands over top. So we don't put it across like this, put it down here. Then we adapt this is called ulnar deviation, down cocking our wrist. And that is very instrumental in necessary to have consistent strikes. We don't want our wrists going all over the place. We want them to come in a very prescribed manner. So having it in the low part of the fingers, and this butt cap in baseball, we have a knob, so that sticks out. This should stick out. So Ricky Fowler, Lydia Ko, a bunch of them have 3 to 4 inches extending out. That actually gives them a back weight. It's kind of interesting. So this you should be able to see it past your, but I see a lot of this. Now this heel pad right here is key to having control. If you have it in the low part of the fingers, you can put your heel pad over top, and then it will be trapped right under this. People wear gloves. I don't. They wear out their grip right here because this is in the fleshy part of that heel pad. We went underneath. Then you have the correct. So this, I'll identify it here. Put a circle around it. Heel pad is this fleshy area right here. So you can see that. I want that over top. So when you have that correctly in our hand, now this is just a piece of rebar that I have a double grip on just for practice. But here is actual club. Now, this is my trigger finger in my right hand, and I'm going to draw an arrow here. Not very good left-handed, but I'm going to draw a line down there, and that will be an arrow that points straight down. So that's my trigger finger. If you have a pistol, that's the way you would work it. So I want this pointing down towards the ball, and I want this folding underneath. It's like an L bracket. So let me bring this club up here, back up. Okay, did that with my foot. That's pretty good. So we want this setting in that little crook there. Now, this thumb goes on this side. So I'm holding it like this. Now, if I point this down the back of the club, that arrow, if I have it under here, that's not good. If I have it down there, see this thumb is out on the front side and it's just dangling. That's good because this thumb is the enemy of the piece. Us golfers, we're very controlling, and we're the only mammal with opposing digits. So we want to grab it and pinch it and go. No, what we want, and this is called the P3 pressure point, this finger pad on the index finger. So this is what's driving the club forward. Ben Hogan said he wished he had 3 right hands at impact. So that's the way we would throw a ball, skip a rock. We don't have it on here like this. And this wrist is folded back. Now this wrist, this is called convex. It's bent. This is the strongest part of the wrist. We want this coming through like this. Dustin Johnson has that bowed wrist, and golfers need it. They don't want this flipping business. So this is concave, and this is convex. So they work like this through the strike. So I set my fingers on here. I can hold it with one finger like this, and it's trapped underneath that heel pad. That's the key for good grip. Then, hot dog in the bun, trigger finger, this is dangling. I'm covering this. God made this little pocket for us golfers. This fits in there nicely. Then it's this. That would be a throwing action. And you want these hands meshed together. They're a unit. We don't want all this space, we want it there. So we roll them together a little bit. Now we have a very good holding mechanism. And to start it, I push down. That sets my club in motion like a teeter-totter. Then all I have to do is turn. Pointer finger, L bracket, thumbs are just riding. This is a Y. This is the tail of the Y. I'm just turning my Y unit, my club hand unit, and I'm coming through with body rotation. So easy peasy lemon easy. So I hope you learned some things from that, and I'm going to post this as soon as I get home. Happy Easter, first day of the spring. Happy Easter also coming. And cheers, greetings, peace, later, out.